Revelio. 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 Revelio.
It's hardly worth studying.
Aloha, Mora.
Unless you're into...
Levioso!
Do you happen to have any Valerian fruit?
Revelio.
It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me, of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's where my other frame hung. A hovel of a place, though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Sirona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Revelio.
Oh, the Ministry will hear about this! The fiends will rot in Azkaban! Somebody! Help! I've been kidnapped! It's an outrage! No one make a fool of Ferdinand Octavius!
Revelio. Glacius.
Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole. Hello, nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
What do you have for sale?
Glad you were able to stop by.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You made it.
At least we're out of the classroom.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumour was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumour, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumours about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Accio! Depulso! Revelio! Revelio.
It's another aggressive one!
Arresto momentum. Leviosa. Glacis. Dominion.
What is going on with that?
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Arresto momentum.
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Voiper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
If the moonstone is here and so are Voipers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos! Why am I not surprised? First the Voipers and now this.
Revelio. Depulso.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Lumos.
Lumos! Lumos!
Depulso.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Lumos. Repulsor. Arresto momentum.
Merlin, it's
Lumos.
beautiful.
Revelio. Repulsor. Arresto momentum. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Levioso.
You did it!
Revelio. Accio.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Revelio. Depulso.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
It's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Depulso.
Was a nice dream. I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny.
Bombada.
I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here. Assuming this is where the Moonstone is.
Revelio.
Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Revelio.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that
Revelio.
they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Revelio.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Wilfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Revelio.
My mother used to say I was lazy.
Hello, Homura.
Revelio.
Stop believing their tracks.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
you're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio. 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 I hope that's the last, Spider. Revelio. Fringo. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. I should investigate. Revenue. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Blazes. Lumos.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Can you help me?
Hello? There's a voice coming from that well.
Can you help me?
Is someone down there?
Down there? I beg your pardon. I'm here. There's no one here but me. Some thoughtless wretch casually tossed a bit of parchment into me and it caught. If you could please take it.
Revelio. Seems to be some sort of map.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. What a relief. I hope the map serves you well.
Devolso!
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
Expelliarmus! I heard something.
Had enough?
Rookwoods don't go down. Fight! Protego!
Arresto momentum. Confringo!
Not expulso!
Expelliarmus!
My wand! Will you hold still? Feel these! How delightful!
Arresto momentum.
I shall kill you for this when I get down from here! Really enjoying the view. Nicely put down.
Descendo. Arresto momentum.
Expulso!
Levioso.
This is a fast way to get yourself killed. Do you know that?
Confringo.
Expulso! Incendio! Levioso! Descendo! Revelio! Bombarda!
Better not be anyone there. Hey!
Somebody out there.
Expulso! Didn't expect that.
Descendo!
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Arresto momentum!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
I'm just
Life ends here. What are you
Expulso!
Flash of inspiration.
Expelliarmus!
Now you've gone too far.
Descendo! Arresto momentum! Levioso!
This happens.
Ringo!
You haven't got a plan.
Descendo! Glacier! Defendo!
Look what you've done. You'll pay for that. Death from above.
Expelliarmus!
This has become Expulso! Expulso!
Revelio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Revelio. Incendio. Aloha Mora. Incendio. Descendo. Confringo. Levioso.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Young as me could save my uncle's life.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. It's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. This place has seen better days. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. 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 Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Revelio.
Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Later.
So, the hunt begins.
Revelio.
Those goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Bombarda. Stupefy. Stupefy. Propender. Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Revelio.
Call out for me all you want.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead. Has your brain...
No one's going
to this totalis.
that portrait.
Confringo. Bombard.
Still that much.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Defender.
You'll pay for that! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Expelliarmus.
Coward! Fight your
Glacius.
man!
Revelio.
I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Glacius. Defender.
Had enough?
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Descendo. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Defender.
You'll feel dancing, alright?
Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.